Forgiveness. Forgiveness is largely a mental undertaking with broad ties to many world religions and wisdom traditions. Yet, modern science has confirmed that forgiveness is not merely an abstract principle, but has concrete, observable, positive outcomes for our physical health and subjective well being. As the Oxford Handbook of Positive Psychology points out, forgiveness tends to reduce heart rate, blood pressure, skin conductance, muscle tension, negative descriptions of the transgression and transgressor, cortisol levels, anxiety, stress, and depression, and even benefits sleep quality. Did you know that? Given that one function of forgiveness is to maintain and improve relationships. Forgiveness increases well being, in part by increasing social support and relationship quality. In some sense, forgiveness is an emotional coping strategy that removes the emotional burdens or transgressions, in addition to the other physiological correlates of forgiveness. Researchers have examined the neurological correlates. Now, a simple tool that I will teach you is not a tool, it's a technique of forgiveness. It might take you 10 to 20 minutes. I just need you to find a quiet time, a quiet place to do that where you won't be interrupted. And then you're going to recall the hurt that a person has caused you. Then you're going to think about the reasons why you can empathize with that person. It always just a reflection, okay? You don't need to write down anything. You can if you want, but it's mainly to reflect. And then you will take self-responsibility. Your contribution for this issue, for the hurt to happen. And then accept your immaturity and the person's immaturity. And then I want you to put all the anger aside and think about the qualities this person have. What is good about this person? Respect their perspective, that it's okay to be different from yours. And I don't know if you know the story of the person, but everybody that hurt, it was hurt before, it doesn't justify, okay? But just empathize in what you'd like to tell that person. All this is just a reflection to take the next step. That is the forgiveness law technique. And the forgiveness law technique consists in you give forgiveness, but you don't need to actually in person see the person or talk to them. And then there are three main people that you need to start this technique with: your mom, your dad, and yourself. So how you're gonna do it? In your bedroom or whenever in your home that you feel comfortable and you find a quiet place and a quiet moment, you're gonna close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then you're gonna visualize your mom in front of you. It doesn't matter if the person is alive or not alive, if the person is already gone. This technique works because of your action and the energy that you put into doing it. So you're going to visualize her, and then you're going to say, Mom, I forgive you for, and then you're going to list all the things she has done for you. And it was not nice, and it was negative, and hurt you and caused you to have limiting beliefs. Mom, I forgive you for saying that thing to me that day. I forgive you for limiting me. I forgive you for not letting me take that opportunity that I wanted. I forgive you for doing this to my dad. I forgive you for... And then you're going to list. And then you're going to realize that by doing that, a lot of moments and memories that is archived in your unconscious, it's going to come to your conscious to be able to add to this list. And then after you're done with this part, you're going to say, and then forgive me for, and then you're going to list all the things you'd like to ask forgiveness for, because we do things too. Mom, forgive me for that day that that I was not obedient, that I did that. You're going to list. And I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to cry. It's an emotional activity to do, but it's going to be so good and so worth it. And at the end, after you gave forgiveness and ask for forgiveness, you're going to say, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you 3 times. I bless you, and I wish you peace and light. And then, if you can, if you want, give a hug in that moment of visualization and watch the person walks through a bright white light. And then next, your dad. You're gonna visualize your dad in front of you and do the same thing. Dad, I forgive you for this, that, blah, blah, blah. And forgive me for blah, 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 blah. I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. I bless you, and I wish you peace and light. Hug if you want, and then visualize the person walk through the white light. And then you're gonna visualize yourself in front of you. And then you're gonna say, forgive me for you're gonna list, because oh boy, do we hurt ourselves? Do we think down about ourselves? Do we undervalue ourselves? Think about all the times that you talk negatively with yourself, that you were hard on yourself, that you put pressure on yourself when you didn't have to, when you didn't value yourself, when you put yourself in relationships that it was not, worth it. When you had to squeeze yourself to fit in a group that it has nothing to do with you. Think about all the times that you missed an opportunity because you were insecure and you thought you were not good enough. About all the times you thought you were not good enough. Oh, this is a hard one to do. And then at the end, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And then if you can, say, I love you. I love you so much. And then, the internal child inside of you, it's the time to give that child a hug. Because you're also asking forgiveness for that child that you forgot to give love, attention, to nurture that relationship. And then you're going to say, I love you. I'm sorry. Forgive me that I forgot to love you properly. But now I'm willing to love you more every day and take care of you. And then start living the life we deserve. You're going to talk like that to yourself. And then I bless you. I wish you peace and light. Give a hug. And then light. And next, a person that you feel like you need to forgive. Could be an ex-spouse, an ex-friend, a boss. I don't know, but you know who that person is. And I'll tell you, the person that is gonna be the hardest to give forgiveness holds the key to unlock awesome opportunities for you. I had a student last year, and she went through a very hard divorce. She was broken, emotionally broken. And, she got him cheating on her, and they had kids, and he left her without nothing, even without a car to drive the daughter to school while it was winter and snowing outside. They went through court and a lot of fights in the court to, taking things. This is me, this is yours. Anyways, it was hard, very hard. And then she had to restart her life from zero with her kids. And then we went through the steps, and step by step, session by session, she regained her confidence. She was stronger. She started believing in her dreams again and taking the steps to make it happen. But when we got into the forgiveness step, she was resisting. She was hesitant to do it with him. And then I told her the cave that you're scared to go in holds the most precious treasure that you can give to yourself, not to him, but to yourself. And after a while, took her a while because every time she tried, she said, I just can't. But then she prayed and we talked a lot. And when she was able to do it, she said, why did I take so long to do it? It was the best feeling. She felt light, all that burden, all that heaviness was gone. She felt stronger, she felt more confident. She she was even able after to do the visualization. She wanted to say that looking into his eyes. I was so proud of her. And the best part, after that, things start happening in her life. The opportunities start coming like crazy to her. And in less than 3 months, what she thought could take 2 years to do, that was to start her own business, in less than 3 months, a crazy opportunity came to her to start her business in the city that she always liked and she always wanted to live. In 2 weeks, she found the house she wanted to live in, the city she wanted to live. Things start happening faster, and that's what I want for you too. And I'm sharing you this story because the cave you're scared to go in holds the most precious treasure that you can give to yourself, and it's through forgiveness. So don't be reluctant, hesitant, resistant. Do it. It seems hard, but once you do it and it's done, you will think, wow, it was not that hard. Why did I take so long to do that? And you're gonna unlock your life. That's the best part. This is the best part, okay? I hope you really can do it. And on the next video, I'm gonna share about the Ho'oponopono. There are a few suggestions that at the end of the activity on the step 2, to watch a movie. There is a link there. It's by Louise Hay, the same author of the book suggestion, How to Heal Your Life. It's incredible. I'm a huge fan of her technique, of her lessons. Her book changed my life, and I apply a lot of that in my sessions. And the movie, if you can watch, I think it's less than 2 hours, 1 hour something, 1 hour and a few minutes, that it's gonna make you have a different perspective of life and how you talk to yourself. We're gonna dive into those affirmations later here in the program, but it's gonna give you a good knowledge, a good taste of how this works and why it's so important. Next step, let's start building your future. Let's start designing your future to success, the most exciting part. Now that it's done, this step, you know, do this revisiting those moments in our lives that are not so pleasant. It was important because now you can really be new with your own truth, renewed, your new person, to start building and designing the life, the future that you deserve. And I'm so excited to go through this journey with you. Let's do it. Let's go.